Let's get on it, baby. Yeah, that Nightendo. I don't know. This still makes Link look gay. Like right there, like they feminized Link in the painting a little bit too much. I think. I don't know. It's just a weird. It's like a weird. Yeah. Nintendo isn't a woke corporation, but they have put like obviously gay characters in their latest games for some reason. I guess to appeal to the LGBTQ community, which I didn't think that. I mean, I know it's large enough, but I didn't. I think that's only like usually 1% of any given society. So I don't know why some corporations and political parties want to cater to that. I guess it's, for political parties, it's votes. So it's power and control. I guess I kind of understand that. But the corporations trying to sell, I mean, I guess that's every dollar counts, I suppose. So I guess it's votes and dollars. That's what it's really all about. And I know that sounds, you know, naive in a lot of ways, but that I would have lived this long and not know that already, but figure that out about society. Um, but yeah, I don't have a bow. What the hell? My attire is kind of. Uh, yeah, let's get something kind of doped out like that. I don't know. We'll go full dope into it. Full barbarian. Full Link the Barbarian. Instead of Conan. Link the Barbarian. Yeah, I mean they got rid of a lot of their gay shit at like Target. A lot of their like I don't know, encouraging trannies or whatever. Uh, oh yeah, it is like this month is the Pride Month coming up, right? That's like the gay month. Yeah, a lot of corporations got out of that because I suppose it was hampering sales. If you have, I think what was the straw? I guess the biggest straw for people were it was it wasn't like rainbow stuff for kids or celebrate gayness or whatever. I think what was really ticking people off is tuck your shit, like tuck your penis stuff. That was really pissing mainstream straight society off in a pretty major way. So Target had to get rid of that. They thought it was going to be like the trendiest thing to be woke, to be like super LGBTQ, but everything is like flipped so drastically away from that DEI and wokeness. Um, so it seems now to be nothing little more than just a fad, really, at this point. And it was only a fad because corporations thought that that was the uh, because Biden Harris had you know seized power in 2020 using the Chinese plague and all that I think a lot of corporations and their executives they thought that, oh well, we'll just go with the current people in power and like, oh, that must be the way society's going too, because that's like the government's pushing all this gay shit and all this transsexual shit. But as it turns out, it was just one big fat ass fad. I mean, essentially. And what's the biggest fad right now? It's not wokeness. It's not DEI. It's the the biggest fad ever in the world right now. Um, it used to be the internet in the 1990s. Um, in the 2000s, it was uh, internet e-commerce, and then it was after that social media and YouTube. Those were like the biggest fads. I mean, the biggest trends. And then we'll say that trends is something that sticks around, and fads is something that's just here for a while and then it's gone. So trends could actually have like staying power in a civilization. And fads come and go. Yeah, I guess that's more like it. So I think the biggest fad right now is, or the biggest trend rather, is artificial intelligence, obviously. And that's like whether people want it or not, it's here. So, you know, like there's not much. I mean, certainly somebody could be suspicious of it and just like not participate, obviously. Uh, that goes without saying. Sure. But the reality is that the artificial intelligence is going to change every aspect of business, society, culture, and everything. So to totally ignore it is a folly. Doo doo. We might have to go indoors to a homie's house during this massive storm. My boys. And we got the blood moon coming out too, Dawn. All this shit breaking loose. Because victory is only obtained through strategy, and also strategy is the only way to victory. Oh, I got 10 milks. Oh, okay. Ooh, does Link have a girlfriend? Oh, Koyan. Is this Link's style? Yeah, he likes that country bush. He likes that country ass. Yeah, Link likes that. No, he likes hoity-toity hoes like Zelda. He likes princess hoes. He's like that royal ass. Hell yeah. He likes to jam with the royals, baby. The Royals. That was actually a catchy song by Lord. Yeah. The Royals. All right, this lady has her shit going on. Okay, so we got the. Does my study look that good? No. Um, my study's way better. No, I'm playing. My study's way better than that shit. Yeah. My study is tight. Pimp. Yo, give me that copious mushroom skewer. So one of the old jokes, one of the old memes is somebody saying, "Oh, what's the next big thing?" Yeah, and it's also kind of facetious. It's also kind of sarcastic that it's like making fun of society as well. Like, oh, what's the next big thing? With the ancient tech lab dog. Oh, we went to the wrong place. Down. All right, whatever. Get it done. Ooh, ooh, baby, I love the dawn. Yeah, it's very sad. Scott Adams is dying of cancer. As a fellow creative person, as a somebody who's loved to draw my entire life, and create worlds on a visual level. Yeah, that's very very sad. Of course, I'm not to his level of success, but still, if you have a passion for something, success or not, um, yeah. So Scott Adams has decided to chronicle on his YouTube channel his cancer journey, and it's going to be a rough one because I think he only has about a month or two to live, and so he's going to be feeling and looking worse every day as he slips away to his death. And I suppose he's going to chronicle most of it, I guess. So it's going to be a this summer's going to be a fucking heartbreaker. It's going to be gut wrenching one. So sadly, I'm still going to tune in Monday through Friday to watch his videos, but it's going to be, you know, I guess all I could do is like pray that he has a miraculous recovery or something like that. So it's probably not going to happen. He said this prognosis is not good for survival, but who knows? Maybe on the other side of the coin, maybe this is the land of miracles. So we'll see what we can do, or the good Lord can do. Um, I suppose Christopher Hitchens was correct. The thing about stage four cancer is there is no stage five. So, yeah, a particularly gruesome topic. Not exactly a uplifter, I guess you could say, but a reality nonetheless. Not exactly an uplifter. Oh, what I really wish would happen in this world is that I really wish there would be like alien disclosure. I kind of wish that there was aliens that came from a faraway universe, galaxy, and faraway solar system, and came to Earth and announced themselves. I think that would be like an amazing thing to be alive during that watershed moment. Um, I know that sounds far fetched and fantastical, but it is something uh, that I hope that actually happens during my lifetime. That there's contact with the um, alien species. So, or there's alien disclosure by the U.S. government, and or by some government. Anyway, um, cowbutt or no cowtit. It reminds me of that Fruitopia, that the like those colors right there, that or like the zebra gum. I believe that was discontinued, unfortunately. So, but I can't be chomping sweets like I did when I was a kid, like because I have like serious fucking diabetes if I did that. If I just went to the ate candy like I did when I was a little kid. Thankfully, adulthood isn't all shit because there's a lot of shit in adulthood, but like at least we can eat, some pretty good food until the day we die, maybe. Don't run out of money. Blah. Got the scarecrow down. Get it down. Get it on. Get the dawn. Get down. Ooh, ooh. Booyah. Ooh, booyah. Booyah. Because I'm kicking it barbarian style for the whole rest of the game. I've decided to commit to the barbarian skull uh, experience. Actually, that reminds me of Willow. Besides Conan the Barbarian, Willow was like a poor man's Lord of the Rings and discount Lord of the Rings, but it had one bright spot, and I don't think it was Willow, the character itself. It was Val Kilmer as Mad Mardigan. That was like the saving grace. He's like I guess Mardigan is like a mix between. He's a like kind of a hybrid of like Jack Sparrow and the charisma of Johnny Depp in um, the Pirates of the Caribbean, and also uh, yeah. So Mad Mardigan is like a hybrid between Aragorn and then uh, Jack Sparrow. Yeah, Aragorn from the Lord of the Rings and Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. So he flips from comic. Um, so he has like the Mad Mardigan character is tortured, but he's comedic. Um, he's also like is a heroic, self-sacrificing, legendary swordsman, and so um, that's basically Mad Mardigan. Like a lot of Val Kilmer performances, he steals the show often, and I would say sometimes with Tom Cruise, it seems like I know it seems like he's being narcissistic and shallow, and I guess that's what's like the dark side of Hollywood or the dark side of Tom Cruise is that it seems that he's um, the Tom Cruise movies that tend to fail are the ones that kind of where he portrays himself as like a Jesus or messianic type figure, like the chosen one. And I think the Tom Cruise movies that he does great, that he flourishes in, are the ones that are ensemble pieces, that where he is not over uber glorified. So now I've heard rumors that Val Kilmer was an asshole in his early days. He did not seem like to me a very nice guy. I mean, in some of those interviews, I'm like, man, this guy seems like an asshole. Like, really. But he might have been just high on his own ass, because everybody praised his performances and he was constantly stealing the show in blockbuster movies and stuff, especially Willow and Tombstone. Val Kilmer as Batman was kind of interesting because uh, Kilmer just basically, I think, during Batman, he just took a big fat ass paycheck. And it was kind of funny because he got to work with Nicole Kidman, Tom Cruise's wife at the time. And then that's his love interest is Tom Cruise's wife. So, and then, also there's the Tom Cruise Val Kilmer connection in Top Gun, of course. So, yeah, there's a lot of strange connections or not so strange connections as well. Um, yeah, it's surprisingly stale. Val Kilmer's performance in Batman Forever. Um, I think he's kind of phoning it in, just taking a paycheck, you know. And would I do that sometimes on a project if I was, a wealthy, famous actor? Would I just like take some projects that were just kind of bull and just say fuck it, it's a paycheck or it's a big fat paycheck? I might do it, if I was in that particular position. Why not just take some BS, phone it in projects like that turquoise boy. Um, turquoise boy. Ooh, get that turquoise boy. Ooh, get that turquoise boy. Oh, you trying to get down? Oh, dude, threw me off, dog. Ah, bitch, get paid for that shit. No, I might kill a horse. No, I'm not gonna kill a horse, but My turquoise boy. And turquoise, come back, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Turquoise, ooh. Come back, baby. Turquoise boy. Come back, baby. Turquoise boy. Ooh. Makes noise for the turquoise. Turquoise. One of my favorite colors. Sticking up on a pony. Don't you know you're my homies? Mm. Horse balls. Horse balls. Oh. Ah. No. My dream is finished. Ah. Like, what do you do in this game? Pretty much like wander around and just ramble and shit. Like a homeless man who's addicted to crack. Yeah. What do we have here? Oh, okay, I already solved the puzzle. I was about to say, what's up? Got my royal sword on. I broke my shit down because I'm going hard. Entertainer, dog. Give it up, dog. Yeah. There was a guardian battle back in the day. It was epic. Now there's few that remain. Uh, let's do it. Got my booty, boy. You about to get domed, boy. Gonna fight a barbarian, dog. Andrew Tate is and his brother Tristan are arrested. They're going to be extradited to the UK to face rape charges or human trafficking or whatever, or sex with a minor or whatever. They're just making up shit now. Do I think they're guilty of all those things? No. I mean, it's in the realm of possibility, I guess. But I sense something more sinister going on in Europe, which is um, the suppression of free speech, and so, or it's not free over there, and so I think there's a global liberal world order. 12 men in a room like X Files, you know, and they are wanting to shut down Russell Brand and Andrew Tate for trying to tell the truth. And so that's my take on it. Because if you look at the people that the system tries to shut down, they're always good at public speaking. They're usually always successful. Um, they're usually wealthy and successful, and also they're very influential and they're popular. Russell Brand is quite successful as a podcaster, as a truth teller, and the system doesn't like that. So, um, Andrew Tate and Tristan are going to plead not guilty to all these probably, maybe bogus charges. And Russell Brand just pled not guilty, so to his charges. Um, do I believe that Russell Brand is a rapist or a sexual predator? He might have gotten pretty gnarly. He might have had some pretty, while he was a star, he might have hit the booze and hit the drugs back in the day, and he might have, been banging a lot of poontang. He might have been banging a lot of ass back in his glory days, and but it was probably consensual. I think it takes two to tango. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he was a sexual predator going around with Rohypnol and date rape drugs and fucking just, you know, tricking women into his shag lair or whatever, his rape lair. So I don't know. It seems to me the Tate brothers, the UK, Keir Starmer. It seems like the global liberal world order is trying to take these people out, and the way they try to get men who are wealthy and powerful and successful is that they try to target um, their sexual. There's always sexual misconduct, and so that's how they try to bring men down. Is say they were drunks and drug addicts and uh, were raping women or whatever ridiculous bullshit. The left and the Democrats tried to take Trump down with the porn star, Stormy Daniels, and all that shit, hush money, and all this BS. So Uh, if you ever saw a Stormy Daniels porn, well, you know what? She's a pretty attractive woman, so I can understand why she was in the adult film business. It's pretty obvious why. I think Stormy Daniels, she wouldn't be a porn actress. I know exactly where she'd be if like she would be at Hugh Hefner's Playboy brand. She'd be a Playboy if she was like came out during the 1970s, 1980s, 1990s. She would definitely be a Playboy, one of Hugh Hefner's bitches or something. Yeah, she might have not had to do much porn at all, or strip clubs or whatever. Not much work at all. Just be a Playboy woman, stay at Hef's mansion. Ew. Well, I guess you would have to like blow a 80-year-old dude or whatever. But maybe maybe some of those ladies were like, man, this is worth the lifestyle though, or just seeing a depraved old nasty man every now and then. I'm so glad they make the characters make noises, but they don't talk. I think that's great. Would that destroy the Legend of Zelda if the characters spoke? I think it would totally like destroy the vibe. I think of reading the text and everything. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Like, if you didn't have to read in a video game, then what would like it would be like a lot less fun. I think that's my theory. Anyway, like if the game did all the work for you, then what would be the fun of the game? If there was no challenge, if it was just all just easy setup, like there was no investigation or any examination, like that would be boring or seem cheap. That's the most like the fun part of Zelda is like solving the puzzles and like reading all the stuff, reading the dialogue and the items and shit. Yeah, get those fire arrows. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the cooking, the hunting and stuff. That's really fun, and like the fashion shit. And I don't mind if they add like black characters or like Hispanic characters or maybe gay characters. I don't really give a shit as long as the game is still the same. Like as long as it's just a rollicking Zelda adventure like it's supposed to be. And I'm like whatever on the other stuff. As long as it doesn't go too hard into social justice or like LGBTQ plus IA acceptance or any kind of bullshit like that. As like right now, it's like it's just subtle to I guess for a diverse audience. Yeah, diverse, diverse. Gonna hunt this bird. Let's go Bob Ross on him. We're gonna hunt this little bird here. Oh, that's a pretty little bird. Gonna fire the arrow off. Ooh, pretty little bird, fly. Got Brother Bird. Biatch. Oh, good shot. Yeah. Uh-oh. Knock the camera. Yeah. Going into the Saturday morning. Okay. Gonna go off to Dreamland soon. Yeah. Dreamland. Biatch. Check that out. That was like the pure skill. Shoot the dude, steal his horse, and then ride away, dog. Yeah. Guess what, boy? Ooh. Nothing much but the touch. Oh, yeah. Coming on your ass like Robin Hood, dog. Uh, yeah. Ooh. Ah. Going through the woods. Like going to the hood now. Going to the hood now. Poo poo. Thanks for the ride, dog. Better recognize when I cross the river uh, by the Doolin Peaks mountainside, dog. What? By the Doolin Peaks. Been waiting for weeks. I've never actually been to a Twin Peaks, believe it or not. Never been to a Twin Peaks. Look at the titties. Oh, titties. Fantastic. Busting that ass, that Bokoblin asshole. Oh, Bokoblin ass. Oh, Bokoblin anus. We already have too many of these. Need a royal sword. Okay, that is more powerful than the halberd. Oh. Ooh. Sayonara. Oh, I see. Nice. The treasure dome. Treasure dome. Got the opal. Gonna give him hopeful. Yo, gonna put on a movie and go to sleep, I think. Yeah. It's late now. Ah. Alright. So we're gonna restart our diet and exercise regimen tomorrow. So I have big plans for this coming week. So I have to be mentally and physically prepared for such challenges. Um, one thing that definitely needs to be done is to uh, create a prosperous um, money situation. So I'll be working on that, slaving away night and day to make a positive financial future. So, and I'm going to try to simultaneously work on my health as I try to tackle those two challenges that I have, and see what good can be done and accomplished here. Yeah, smash it. Ooh. Got that purple rupee. Raptor attack. Ja. Raptor attack. Raptor attack. Tear, cut, rip, flesh. Raptor attack. Batter up. How was that particular trajectory? It was satisfactory. It was the trajectory was satisfactory. Indeed. Proceed. Proceed with the mission. I intend to. Oh, good. Always could use some arrows. Is that worth it? I don't know. Maybe so. Maybe not. Okay, that was just stuff.